Greetings. Why I talk so much and emphasize so much on following one path? Because we are trying to follow a path that breaks all the concepts. The final path is always that way. You go like Arunachala Tattva, or you take, for example, what we talk about like Jiddus concepts. Is the concept that breaks all the other concepts. So we are on the verge of breaking all the concepts. So this is not a space now to build more concepts. My teachings and my directions are a little different. It is not in conformity with other paths. It's not just another path which you are taking and adding on something. What I teach destroys everything. As I told you, this is Kala Bhairav Tattva. Kala Bhairav is breaking all the concepts. And we are programmed, we are hypnotized by these ways. We are programmed. It's not a mistake. We are programmed in this manner that until we have something to hold on to, and the more we have something to hold on to, the more safe we feel. But I'm telling you, that is the cause of your inner conflicts. The more things you cling to, the more your dependency, and the less chance of you becoming independent. And this path is to make you independent. I have my very crystal clear goals on what I am doing, and if I do anything for others, then it has a purpose of what I have done. What I have done is broken all concepts, and you can see when you break all the concepts how free you become. People who have been there for the past 4-5 years and who have sincerely done it, they can see how free they have become. Because self-realization is that process where nothing other than the self remains. And if you are following hundreds of other paths, or maybe even 2-3 more paths, which keeps you in the objective, which keeps you clinging on to some hope outside, then my formula is not going to work. The conceptless stuff is not going to work. The pathless path is not going to happen. And I'm not interested in teaching any other stuff which will bond you, put you into bondage with new concepts and new things, because I know it will lead you nowhere. 28 years precisely of my experience, my explorations of having gone to multiple religions. I know all the religions. I've read all the scriptures of all religions. I've been through multiple paths, studied them, not just studied them, explored, experienced, and found out what can take me, what cannot take me. And I've discovered what cannot take me. And those masters are few masters like Nisargadatta Maharaj, Jiddu Krishnamurti, for example. These are beings who are on that pinnacle. Like I told you, one master who met us in Tirunamalai, who's the blood relative of Bhagavan Ramana Maharishi, he emphasized on having no concepts. The one who was so close with Bhagavan Ramana itself, and he is emphasizing and telling Bhagwan's real message. And he emphasized on 2 other masters, Jiddu Krishnamurti and Nisargadatta Maharaj, who he himself has followed. So these are very authentic explorations which I am doing. I'm not just preaching something to you just for the sake of teaching something. I would rather teach you quality stuff which has a purpose and gives you that result, or rather I'd not do it. I'm happy not doing it, not a big thing. I can still survive without even having to get into the depths of it. So I choose people very selectively. I'm not interested in the crowd, which I've told before also. So the crowd who are following the guidelines of what we are knowing here, only they can benefit. And those who cannot benefit, there is no point, because what will happen is more chaos. You can come and have a lot of concepts in your head and then beat around the bush and say this does not work. It is not working because you are not ready to leave your inner attachments, entanglements, and all your concepts are breaking, because these are like 2 different opposite directions. I am not demeaning any other path. I am just saying, if you have deep affinity towards any particular path, then go and put your whole heart, mind, and soul in that path, in that teacher. Don't treat teachers like prasadam on your multiple prasadam, variety of dishes, the buffet system. Buffet system will only give you indigestion, my dear. It is not going to give you, though it looks very delightful, you have 20, 30 different vyanjan and it looks very luring, but you can't eat it. The moment you even see it, your appetite is like full. Then you don't know what to eat and what not to eat. And maybe if you eat, you might even puke. So why get into all these complications? At least if you do not have that viveka to understand what I'm saying, then trust in somebody who has the viveka or that experience. Or if you don't trust, go to someone whom you can fully trust and trust the process. Because then only the spirituality is going to work. So again, I'm telling those who are linked with multiple paths, I'm not interested. I slowly remove them, or I ask them, send them with due respect only. It's not because I'm angered or triggered by anything. I know it's not going to work, and I'm not interested in putting extra effort to break through somebody's head. I would rather work with people who trust what I'm saying and who have full faith in what I'm saying, and so they can stay away from all the other complications which they bring in from their projection and their hypnotized beliefs from outside. The whole world outside will hypnotize you. I can guarantee you this. Look at any stuff, you'll say, without me you cannot live. Without my system or our systems, you cannot live, you cannot survive. So you sign up for a plan which is for eternity and maybe lifetimes. We are going to cling to each other. You need me, I need you. Supply for each other. And that's how the whole business begins, of keeping each other entangled. Because in entanglement there is strength. In entanglement there is a lot of security from both sides. So we are not interested in all that. Whatever life we have left, we must understand the deeper secrets of that. This is what I am talking is all Avadhut Tattva. Avadhut Tattva does not cling, nor teaches anybody to cling to anybody. Avadhut Tattva frees you. It cuts out all your strings. And I have been emphasizing all my life on this Avadhut Tattva. We have all the grace of Avadhutas. By their grace, if you understand, please understand, Avadhuta Tattva is to detach you and make you free and independent. Avadhut Tattva will say, get out. Once you're done having strength of your own, be now on your own feet. It will never sign up contracts for you to sign up with this systems. So, and keep you assuring that if the system is there, you are there. If your deity is there, you are there. If your master is there, you are there. If your path is there, you are there. If your concepts are there, you are there. If your holy objects are there, divine objects are there, then you are there. So you remove all these things, you are nothing. You're going to be stuck, or you cannot survive. I'm telling you, God takes care of every single human being and non-human beings also. It takes care. That is what we are learning, to connect to that point of that which takes care of us, so that we know that we can live without concepts, people, places, things, without all these objects, without all these philosophies, without all these methods and techniques and things like that. Let me try to make this a little more simpler on the coming Sunday. Let's do a little bit of activation of our own inner powers and awaken and experience it, not philosophy, experience it by our conviction. When we awaken and we see that we don't need anything from outside. No Diksha also is needed. No mantra is needed. No yantra, no tantra, nothing is needed. The whole power is there within us. It's not just a concept. I know you know that. The power is there within you. Where is the power within you? If the power is there within you, then you should link to that power. Why should I say the power is in you, and then show that I am here who's supplying that power? I am no one. I am no one to give you power. I am no one to empower you. Nobody can empower anybody. They can only connect you to a source and you empower yourself. The belief is that somebody is empowering you. Somebody is only helping you empower yourself. I want to make all these things very crystal clear. In whatever life I have left in this body, I'm going to work on this end only to make these things very, very crystal clear. By experience, I know it is true. So I'm trying to share that with you. So this Saturday, Sunday, we can do the healing, self-healing, where you don't need anything from outside, any object from outside, any person, place, thing. Nothing is needed from outside. No connecting. Nothing is needed. You are already connected. I can demonstrate that to you. Come on Saturday. We will have details on some program on chakras and your subtle bodies. Let's study that. And on Sunday, a webinar where we can heal those chakras and we can heal your subtle bodies, your panchakoshas, and also heal your mind and body and your past. Whatever you don't like, all the things that you're holding, you see, you don't need an external power to do that to you. You see, with your own grace within you, that's what we are activating. My work is only to do that and leave you independent. So you should start doing it on your own then. And after that, manifest grace, attract grace and abundance, divinity, divine coincidences, divine synchronicities in your life, by which you can nourish and have a fulfilling life. It's that simple. If you even understand a little bit of what I'm trying to say, you can connect. If any other path you like and you are on two boards, I would suggest you please continue. Whatever you are doing, catch one. Even my master has said that very clearly. My Gurudev, we are told, always catch one path, work on one path. All paths are good, all paths lead you to the highest, but your affinity where it is, your development, your state of consciousness where it is, accordingly paths will come to you, but you choose that. Don't choose hundreds of things. You will get confused, you will confuse others, and you will be a bad example that how things are not working. Why things don't work in many paths is because they are spread out everywhere. They have got connected everywhere. So if you understand what I'm saying, then this Sunday we will do this webinar where I'll teach you how to activate your own grace, activate your own power, self-heal yourself, take life completely in your hands and learn to be independent. Remove all the clingings and all the concepts. This is Bhairav Tattva. Perfectly Bhairav Tattva. Bhairav Kripa hai. So with that, you learn, understand everything. Even if I teach you mantras and things like that, I can teach you that. But I want to teach you that it all initiates from you. It is not coming from outside and making an influence on you. Please, come on, for God's sake. We'll do one program. I don't want to name it right now because whatever I name right now, it will be copied and so-called competitors will start doing that. They keep a watch on all this because they just want to, they feel it's a competition. It's not a competition. It's not so cheap that we keep competing. Somebody is doing something, okay, I am feeling insecure, I go and do that. No, we have still not got the point. That's the whole thing. It's very difficult for me to communicate these things. They not got the point. So I am interested in only those who get the point. Okay, so even if it is less people also, no problem. Let us thoroughly understand and become nirlamba. We are practicing is nirlamba as per the guidance of Shiva's messages only. Nirlamba yoga Shiva taught. So Bhairav Tantra. If you want to understand Nirlamba Yoga, study Devi Kalotra. It is there on my website, shiftingintoawareness.com/courses. Go and do it. You will understand how Shiva is telling you exactly what I am telling you right now. To cut off all the clinging because he is there, right there. So if he is right there and if I am activating in you, I activate and I should move aside. If I continue in your life proclaiming that I am, then I become the doer. Then Shiva is no one. I am greater than Shiva. Okay. So these are very deep stuff. It's all about the inner grace. See you if you're interested in the coming weekend. Stay blessed.